Welcome to clickmyproject.com. Our project title: Simple TV metrics may better predict yearly user schema as compared to SD segment. Our project abstract: allocating services capacities in cloud computing is based on the assumption that they are unlimited and can be used at any time. However, available services capacities changes with workload and cannot satisfy users' request at any time from the cloud providers' perspectives. Because cloud service can be shared by multiple tasks, cloud service providers provide available time slots for new user requests based on available capacities. In this paper, we consider workflow scheduling with deadline and time slot availability in cloud computing. An iterator heuristic framework is presented for the problem under study, which mainly consists of initial solution, construction, improvement, and perturbation. 3 initial solution construction strategies, 2 greedy and fair-based improvement strategies, and perturbation strategies are proposed. Different strategies in these 3 phases result in several heuristics. Experimental result shows that different initial solution and improvement strategies have different effects on solution qualities. Our data flow diagram for our project. In this process, first we start from the cloud process. In the cloud process, there are 2 types of process: time slot and availability. In the time slot, the cloud can be chosen. The cloud can be based on the private and the public clouds. The cloud can be chosen related to the user's availability and the usage. If the user chooses the private clouds, the related cost can be maintained and the validity can be access related to the user's storage space, and the public cloud has the different availability and the storage spaces to store the data of the users. After that, the cloud process can be maintained. In the cloud process, there are 2 types of upload and the download process. In the upload process, the file can be chosen and the selected cloud space can be users related to the user's usage, that can be a public or private cloud, and the cloud space can be allotted for the related chosen, and the keys can be generated. And the keys can be maintained the secure of the cloud space with the more usable of the users, and the data can be stored related to the key generator and the space users for the cloud, and the result can be generated and the availability of the data can be sent to the users. After that, the users can be verified related to the users login ID and the password, and the in the download process, the file can be selected related to the user login ID and the password, and the key validation can be done. The key validation can be related to the user's upload process. In the user's upload process, the key can be generated related to the upload of file, and the same key can be provided by the users to make a download of the certain valid users, and that place to can be chooses to download, and the private and the public cloud can be time valid can be placed in the later process, and the result can be generated, and the graph mentioned that the time availability and the process usage of the public and the private cloud of the usage in it. And the data flow diagram mentioned that also mentioned that the time space availability of the certain clouds and the certain users, and also the cloud usage of the users, and the security process of the users availability in the certain clouds related to the public and the private clouds. Our project demo for a simple TV. This is our project home screen. Right click on the home and click on run file, and wait until the loading process is processing on. Here is the processing is going on, and the task can be compiled regarding that all the process can be compiled and the certain process can be carried out. This is a home screen. Click anywhere on the home screen. It will redirect to the login page. Give the any register user. I have here I have certain some of the third user in it, and here I have a certain user ID. For example, this is my user ID, and this is our username and the OTP for a certain processor. So password, a certain OTP can be sent as a certain message, and the file can be chosen in it. This can be reduce the unwanted duplicated file, and the key can be get and the data can be sent, and after that the auditor process can be run to make the certain further auditing process in it, and the duplications can be reduced, and the status can be get and the no duplication, and after that the segmentations can be carried out, and the files can be sent regarding in it, and the duplications can be checked and after that the process can be carried out. This can be file can be chosen. I have choose any text file in it. Secret key can be generated. This secret key can be used to make the further file access, and the secret key can be touched with the file key, and the further cloud request can be carried out. After that the cloud server can be run. In the cloud server, the particular it mentioned that the storage of the cloud process in it. Wait until the cloud server can be processed in it, and the data can message can be sent and the message can be received. This mentioned that the particular uh, security process to store the file, and the cloud can be assigned and the file can be stored in it, and after that there are many processes in it. If I want to share the file, I can share the file for the particular certain users. It mentioned that the sharing of the file, and I can view the shared files. These are the files can be shared in it. These are the certain files can be shared from the other users, and I can share the download files in it. There's many options mentioned. I can download the uploaded file or send the cloud request, and the key can be pasted in it. And it mentioned that the waiting for the cloud request, and the file can be stored, and the request can be processed, and the file can be downloaded, and the certain file can be downloaded, and it can be saved anywhere in the process from it, and the file can be downloaded in it. Thanks for listening.